Yes, for notation and discussion, if any input from the members.
Okay, thank you. So maybe I can go around the table. So can I start with Vietnam? Should you have any inquiries or to seek any clarification? Vietnam.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So for the Vietnam, we know how to further comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Vietnam. Can I call upon Thailand?
The chair, Thailand appreciates the comprehensive monitoring report on the ACS Annual Work Plan 2025 and the progress on M&E KPI. The achievement thus far reflects strong regional collaboration and commitment. In moving forward, Thailand would like to suggest enhancing the use of administrative data and promoting open data initiative, particularly through further engagement with relevant sectoral bodies. This will help improve data accessibility and usability across ASEAN. Thailand remains committed to supporting integrated activities and contributing to the strategic goals of the ASEAN Statistical Community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. So can seek Singapore's views, comments?
Thank you, Chairman, and good morning to everyone. Singapore, we don't have any specific comments, but we appreciate the work that ASEAN Stats is doing in terms of monitoring progress of our various work plans. And this is a very good progress report card, and it helps us to track basically the areas where we are progressing well and where we need to pay a little bit more attention. I'm just particularly surprised that the number of visits to ASEAN Secretariat website has shown a slight decline. But it could also be that, as ASEAN Secretariat pointed out, more people are visiting but not really downloading the data. So what we should do is focus on initiatives that we may want our users to download more data so that there is greater usage of data and data-driven analysis in our AMSs. So perhaps we can focus on identifying, the working group on data dissemination can consider this, identifying initiatives that will encourage regional users to download more data from ASEAN Secretariat website.
Thank you very much, Singapore, for a very good comment. And can I call upon the Philippines?
Good morning, Mr. Chair and colleagues. We support the comments of Singapore. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Philippines. So can I have Malaysia's feedback?
Hi, for this agenda, Malaysia acknowledge the prelim result of the monitoring AWP and as well as the M&E KPIs from January to August 2025. Regarding for Malaysia, the activity monitoring include both regional and national level with some 2024 activities are still pending. Malaysia support the growth tracking of current KPI and pilot testing of new KPIs for 2026 to 2030 period to enhance performance evaluation and enable timely corrective action. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Malaysia. So can I call upon Myanmar?
Morning, everyone. I have no comment for this presentation.
Thank you very much, Melma. Can I call upon Lau?
Okay, good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and our colleagues. Overall, we agree with we appreciate the presentation, and just for the Lao PDR, that we know that we still have some gap for the implementation of the annual work plan 2025. But nevertheless, I think we need to try our best. I mean, to narrow down the gap of activity to catch up with the ACS of the ACS annual work plan. So as you may know, that just right now our statistic bureau just come under the restructuring of our organizations that we just joining with the Ministry of Finance of the Lao PDR. So that's our comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Lau PDR, Mr. Samud, and for the commitment that you are going to provide to the regional statistics office. So can I call upon Indonesia?
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chair. We appreciate ASEAN Stats for preparing the report, and we have no further comment on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Indonesia. Can I call upon Cambodia for comments and feedbacks?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Mr. Chair. First of all, I would like to sincerely apologize to Asian Start, especially for the delay of the submission from Cambodia regarding the report of the progress for the first semester for the 6 months of the implementation of the ACSS KPI 2025. Due to during this period, our organization has been under the deeply reform, and there are a lot of work under the institution being done, and especially those who are responsible for this area, they are very busy and so workload. Even myself, most of the time I have a lot of attending the meeting and number of priority submitted for our internal mandatory. So we keep note all the delay of the submission, but we confirm to submit as early as possible after this meeting. And finally, we have no further comment regarding the result from the Asian Star presentation. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Lei Chan, for the sharing. And can I call Brunei Darussalam for comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, ASEAN Stats, for preparing the report. At this stage, Brunei has no further input. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So is there any other further comments from the members? So if there's
Chair,
none,
if I may, from Secretariat.
please.
Following this ACPC meeting, we will have another round for the submission before the SCSS. So after this we will send another email requesting IMS to submit updates implementation up to mid of October, since our SCSS meeting will be early November. And then really appreciate it if Cambodia could also submit it during that period. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ASEAN Secretariat. So for the other members who would like to update their progress, so the deadline will be 15th of October, correct?
Yes, Chair. So to give us some time also to compile before reported to ACSS.
Thank you very much. Okay, so can we proceed to the item agenda 10? That is the draft annual work plan 2026 and indicative annual work plan 2027. This will be presented by ASEAN Secretariat. ASEAN Secretariat, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. The complete set of draft annual work plan in the Word files, you may access it in the Dropbox link that circulated by Afriana earlier. We'll just present here some summaries of the adjustment and the new activity. Can you go to next slide, please? So for the annual work plans 2026 and 2027, both are formulated based following the new SESS Action Plan 2026 to 2030. Indicative annual work plan 2026 was endorsed at the SESS 14 in Laos last year. And both are following the 4 strategic measures of the SESS. We propose some revision for the annual work plan 2026 to follow the latest development, including the current revision of the SESS action plan, including those that was discussed yesterday. Basically, activities and supporting activities for both annual work plans are similar. But later on in the later slide, we will highlight some difference between these 2 annual work plans. Next slide, please. For the adjustment for the annual work plan 2026, the first one that we with related to the activity 1.4.1, I think we did discuss this yesterday. And then we adjust the key output for the implementation of key recommendation in the concept note on data governance and stewardship. And then for 1.5 was discussed also yesterday. And then we adjusted we changed to develop to enhance, and then we adjusted the key output accordingly. Next, please. For the activity 3.2.1, the adjustment for the action plan was discussed during the SCPC 29. So we propose to adjust all the annual work plan as well to align with the with the agreement on during the SCPC 29. And then for the activity 4.2, the initial key output, only the ASEAN Statistic Virtual Academy is established, but we propose to add also following the agreement yesterday that next year in 2026, we will conduct pilot implementation for the training program, at least one for each SSS working groups. Next, please. For the indicative annual work plan 2027, as I mentioned earlier, basically the activities and supporting initiative are similar with the SESS 2026. However, we propose some adjustment. For example, for the activity supporting initiative on 1.3.4.1, in 2026, the activity will be develop the web application. So starting 2027, we will utilize the web application for updating the progress of SESS KPIs. Next, please. Similarly, for the web application for monitoring and evaluation of the COP, in 2026, we will develop the web application. So starting from 2027, we will utilize starting to utilize the web application for the self-assessment of COP. On activity 4.2.2, in 2026, we will soft launch, but in 2027, the ASEAN Statistic Virtual Academy will be official launch and fully utilized. I think that's all, Chair. Thank you. For the details, activities, and key then supporting initiative, you may see in the Word files, and then actually it's really similar to the SESS action plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Bu Wardah, for the presentation. And this paper is meant for notation and discussion too.
Yeah, for inputs from the SAPC member as well as for the agreement before we bring to SESS committee in November.
Okay, thank you. So can we go around the table? Can I start with Brunei? So Brunei, yeah.
Actually, Brunei support all the proposal from the ASEAN stats.
Need time to consolidate. Yeah, no problem. No comment.
Yeah.
The time between.
Sorry,
now and the
actually, we're
SESS
currently
and
discussing about this. Can we get back later? Thank you.
Can do, no problem. Okay, so can I call upon Cambodia for comments? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Cambodia is confirmed with all the proposal and suggest refinement as well as the update activity, and we have no further comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Cambodia. So can I call upon Indonesia?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Regarding the proposal from ASEAN Stats for activities 3.2.2 and also 1.4.1, 1.5.1, we agree on that. And also regarding with the utilization of web application for ACSS KPI and also for COP, I think it will be a very good idea because usually we use Excel and then sometimes it makes us difficult to download and to share it, and to use web application will ease us to do so. I think that's it, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Indonesia. So can I go to Lao PDR?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Lao PDR, we generally agreed with what have been presented. We have no further comment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lao. So can I go back to Brunei?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, like I mentioned before, we actually agree to all the proposal, and then we fully support with the establishment of the web application for to submit all the SCSS KPIs and COP. And I hope it's for the timeline, it's enough for the ASEAN stats to develop the both web application in 2027. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brunei. So can I continue with Malaysia? Thank you very much, Malaysia. So can we continue with Myanmar's comment?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Up to now, Myanmar has not submitted by the web. We have a little bit hard for submitting by to the web, but we will try hard for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Myanmar. So can I have the Philippines?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We support the revised annual work program for work plan for 2026 and the indicative annual plan for 2027. Thank you.
Appreciate it very much, Philippines. So can I have Singapore's views? Thank you.
Chairman, before we proceed, we are actually not able to hear any of Malaysia's comments. I'm not too sure if it is just me or the other AMSs and ASEAN Secretariat are also not able to hear Malaysia's comments.
Okay, I think I will ask
But maybe you can confirm with the rest because it could be an issue on my side.
Yes. Okay,
Yes,
so
Priya, we also cannot hear.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
please repeat.
Thank you for the AMS for notifying us about that. Regarding the proposed revised EWP 2026 and indicative EWP 2027, Malaysia support the suggestion for revising because we think that it's already in line with the AEC strategic plan, and also we hope that and we support that ASEAN Secretariat can for the web application for updating progress of ACSS KPIs could be implemented, so it will be easier for us in future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so for Singapore, on slide 3, I think the changes that we are seeing here are the ones that we agreed on yesterday. To delete the development of the concept note and to include implementation of the key recommendations. So we support that. 1.5.1 is also what we agreed upon yesterday. So no issues with that. As for the soft launch and the conduct of pilot implementation of the virtual training program, that too we agreed upon yesterday, so no issues. And really appreciate ASEAN-SET's suggestion for having web application for monitoring of ACSS KPIs as well as the COP. So this is for 2027. So I'm just wondering, the usage is being identified in 2027. I'm not sure, I may have missed it. Did we also include the development of the application in 2026?
Yes.
Oh, we did. All right.
So
Great.
in 2026 is development of the web application, while in 2027 will be the utilization.
Thanks, Wada. I missed that part. All right. Thank you. And the last one is on the official launch of the Virtual Academy to celebrate ASEAN at 60 in 2027. Yeah, that too we are agreeable. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Singapore. So can we continue with Thailand's views and comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thailand support to the annual plan 2026 and indicative annual plan 2027. We also stand ready to take an active role in implementing priority activities, particularly in capacity building, digital integration, and communication of ASEAN statistics. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. So can I have Vietnam's comments and views?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Vietnam, we agree with the refinement of the indicative annual work plan for 2027 and have no further comment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vietnam. So thank you everyone that for the remarks and as well as comment and inquiries. So we can proceed with agenda number
Chair,
11.
sorry.
Yes. Sorry.
If I may add, we just realized that we will later in the later agenda we will discuss the annual priority for 2026. So depend on the discussion and agreement later on, there might be some additional adjustment to our annual work plan 2026. Depend on the activity that will be included as the annual priorities 2026. Just for early information. Thank you.
Duly noted. Thank you very much, ASEAN Secretariat. So can we proceed with the code of practice, section A under agenda 11? This will be presented by ASEAN Secretariat.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning to all colleagues, SCPC members. In this session, I would like to present the result of our self-assessment to Code of Practice Section A. However, before I start, I should inform you that until now, the result that I will present is based on submission from 8 member states. 2 member states are not included in this presentation. Actually, Lao PDR had submitted, but since it was too close to our meeting, we didn't have a chance to update this. And also there are some items that we need to further clarify to Lao PDR first. And for Cambodia, we are still waiting for the response. Next slide, please. So to refresh to all of us, SSS Code of Practice consists of 3 sections. Section A is institutional environment, includes mandate for data collection, professionalism and integrity, confidentiality, accountability, and statistical cooperation and coordination. While in section B, statistical process, we have cost effectiveness and reduce respondent burden. And in section C, statistical output, we have commitment to quality, which includes several dimensions of quality, relevance, reliability, timeliness, comparability, and accessibility. For section A, institutional environment, the self-assessment is conducted by SCPC, while section B and C, the assessment is conducted by our working groups. Next slide, please. So in 2022, we made some adjustment on the assessment measures. And after that, we implemented the adjustment when we conducted the self-assessment. The adjustment includes proposal for some new measures and amendment to current measures, including the refreshing and also inclusion or exclusion of certain items. After this adjustment was endorsed in November 2022 by SSS 12, then for COP section A and also our self-assessment use the new endorsed assessment measures. Next slide, please. So this is the result. Again, still exclude Lao PDR and Cambodia. So in general, almost no changes, yeah. But maybe I will highlight in the next slide. If we consider the item that is not that doesn't have expected result, yeah. Let's say with red color. Actually, we have one item only, yeah, this year, yeah, which is in principle number 2, professionalism and integrity. Where other agencies have access to official statistics prior to their release. Actually, the expected result is for other agencies not to have access to official statistics prior to the release. However, we found one case in Philippines. But then we receive also clarification from PSA If we refer to the United Nations National Quality Assurance Framework, Principle number 6, assuring transparency, it stipulates that in case where there is a pre-release access by other institution, the pre-release access policy should be released. This practice is intended to grant full transparency to any pre-release access deemed necessary by the government. So given this, the red color found in the current self-assessment should not necessarily mean that this is bad practice in Philippines, because PSA pre-release access policy has been posted in the website also. So this is our input received from our colleague from PSA. Maybe later on, SCPC members can provide comments also on this and how we will deal with this in our next assessment, or if other countries also face similar cases. While in other principles, it is good to hear, it is good to know that many of our activities have achieved the green, meaning that fully implemented in the country. So I think that's all, Mr. Chair and dear colleagues, for your comments and input, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pak Anang and ASEAN Secretariat for the presentation. So can we have a discussion around the table? Can I start with Vietnam's?
So for Vietnam, we appreciate the ASEAN start for the compile this data. So I have no further comment. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Vietnam. So can we seek Thailand's views and feedbacks?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have no specific comment on this issue. However, we would like to congratulate the achievement in this self-assessment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. So can I have Singapore's views and feedbacks?
Thank you, Chairman. I have no specific questions on the presentation by ASEAN Secretariat, but I do wish to raise the point that ASEAN Secretariat made with respect to Philippines submission. On getting approval from AMSs for data to be further disseminated to other international agencies or any data providers or sellers even. In the case of Singapore, as long as the data is on our website, we consider it as open data. So, for example, the data that ASEAN retrieved using our API, they're all open data. So therefore, ASEAN is not required to seek our concurrence again, because it is anyway already open data in compliance with the terms of use that we have specified on our website. So perhaps this can be applied to the rest of the AMSs as well, just as a suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you, Singapore, for the suggestions. Okay, so can we go to the Philippines?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And first of all, we would like to thank ASEAN Stats, because it is, in the case of the Philippines, we do have a pre-release policy for selected official statistics. In particular, this includes our national and regional accounts of the Philippines. So those would be our estimates for the GDP and the GNI, for the CPI and all labor force survey, and some other selected official statistics, which we deem, based on our policy, we actually share this with, particular to our planning ministry, and our central bank, or the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. But just the same, although this is released to them in advance, as a rule, we actually do not change the estimate. So we only provide this for their information in advance. And then normally they would also be preparing normally these major official statistics are presented to the public through a press conference. So by sharing it to them slightly ahead of time, they are able to make the corresponding response during the official release of the statistics. So back to you, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Philippines. Can I get the views from Myanmar?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Myanmar also appreciate ASEAN statistics for this preparation. Now Myanmar trying for more and more to get green color. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Myanmar. So can I have Malaysia feedbacks?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Regarding the COP section A, for Malaysia, principle 2, we also have the yellow code, which under the 2.1.3 and also 2.1.14, which is about the release. We need to send to the data, the newly released data will be presented to the economic minister at the economic minister first prior to the release, as well as we don't have the responsibility over the decision statistic overall, because we just produce statistic, not making the decision part of the ministry or other ministry or other agency. Thank you.
Thank you, Malaysia, for the feedbacks. So can we continue with Lao PDR's comments and views?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair, and thanks for the presentations of ASEAN Secretariat. For the Lao PDR, as I observed, the comment is almost the same as the Philippines. So that's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lao. Can we continue with Indonesia?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have no further comment on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So can we have Cambodia?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Once again, as I mentioned earlier, Cambodia remain not yet submit all the request for all the progress made at the national level. And in this regard, we will confirm to submit as early as possible by the new set deadline by October. And I would like just also to inform you that the similar case of the Philippines, for those data related to the leasing before the final release by the official those selected most selected official indicator and statistic. So right now, under our new change of the institution, we under the process of review and formulate of the official statistic policy, and we hope that those so far that not early can submit to the Asian Stat. We hope that the situation will be improved. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Cambodia. So can I have the views from Brunei Darussalam?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So for Brunei, we have no further comments and views on this agenda. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brunei. So can do we have any other feedbacks or comments or further clarification from the from ASEAN Secretariat as well as member states?
We take note to all comments, Mr. Chair, and thank you very much to all members. Chair, sorry, we lost your voice.
Sorry. Okay, so the time is Malaysia's time 10:25. So we have in Indonesia is 9:25. So we have completed agenda 11. So can we proceed with agenda 12?
Chair, we can proceed. However, we would like to propose to go with agenda 13 first, focus group on big data, because we just received confirmation and clarification related with data submission, so that we can highlight the confirmation later on in the SCCT report. So if it is okay, we could discuss agenda 13 first.
So everyone is in agreement term. So we can proceed with agenda 13. So this focus group on big data, we will discuss on AMS feedbacks, and this paper will be presented by ASEAN Secretariat. Pak Suika, is it? So Pak Suika, the floor is yours on agenda 13.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So in this session, I will share some activity that related to the focus group on big data. It is initiated initially. It is from initiative in ACSS 14 and SCPC 29. Next slide. So this is the outline of presentation. I will start with brief in the background and mandate, preparation, structure of question or the tool of the questionnaire, gathering response period, response and observation and recommendation. Next slide. So at ACSS 14 in November 2024, a proposal was put forward to establish a focus group in big data, which agreed by the committee. So and in the SCPC 29 in February 2025, discussion continue on the possible formats and mechanism, while noting the different level of readiness among IMS. It was agreed that Big Data Focal Point would coordinate national discussion with their working group, and that the regional hub on big data and data science that hosted by BPS Indonesia. SCPC was further mandated to present concrete recommendation on the objective, formation, and function of the focus group at SCPC 13 in September 2025. Next slide. Follow the SCPC 29, ASEAN-STAT circulate the update of Big Data Focal Point based on 2022-2023 list during the activity of big data. Later, an initial draft of questionnaire was shared with Big Data Focal Point, and a discussion was held to clarify the objective of focus group, refine the question, and propose a platform to strengthen communication between Big Data Focal Point and working group focal point, including reviewing the response. After the discussion, ASEAN-SAT come to decision to develop a tool to address the feedback from the Big Data Focal Point during the discussion. So to enable Big Data Focal Point to review response, and given that common tools like Google or Microsoft Form do not support selective sharing, ASEAN-SAT developed dedicated questionnaire tool to address this need. Next slide. So this slide expand high level of function and structure of the question. Basically, it is divided into two functionality. The first screen for Big Data Focal Point. The tools enable the Big Data Focal Point to communicate with working group representative, assign access, and provide observation and recommendation based on the response from the working group. The second screen, it is for working group. It is intended to capture the working group response to the questionnaire, which is structured into 4 sections. The first, big data at national. It's capture the mechanism and constraints in the national or in the institution that related to the working group. The second, areas of specific interest. In this section, we want to capture interest of the working group that related to the big data, both in the statistical area and the technical area. The third section, the question specific to the regional initiative and engagement. It's mentioned about focus group on big data, regional hub on big data that led by BPS Indonesia. And so for the third section, I will describe in more detail in the next presentation. And the last section of the questionnaire is additional remarks. In this section, contain one question where working group can provide any comment or recommendation that related to the implementation or the perspective that related to the big data implementation. Next slide. On 15 August, ASEAN-SAT circulate the tool to Big Data Focal Point, marking the start of input from both focal point and working group. Throughout August to September, Big Data Focal Point made effort to coordinate and communicate with their national working group to complete the questionnaire. Recognizing this coordination challenge that involving working group that especially that's like WG IIS and WG SITS that from other institution or agency. So the deadline was extended. ASEANSat keep the tool open until 12 September to ensure more comprehensive input. Next slide. So this slide provide a summary of questionnaire response. Total 9 member states participated, represented by 49 working group focal point that respond. Most response were completed with only a few still in progress or pending. As you can see in the table, we have 10 country with 6 working groups. So the expectation we receive the response from 60 working group representative. However, we can get response from 49. The dark green indicate that response complete. Light green indicate the working group provide response but not completed entire question. When I observe or review the response from the working group, some working group complete all the question, but they did not mark the questionnaire as complete because the questionnaire allow the respondent to save as draft or save as complete. And for the color orange indicate that there are no response from the working group representative. That's the response from the working group. So after the working group provide response or recommendation, the expectation that big data focal point can review those response, observe the response and provide recommendation to ASEANSat. It is the recommendation area available in the screen, and the big data focal point can provide the observation and recommendation in that field. So until yesterday, ASEANSat received 6 recommendations from Brunei Darussalam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Singapore, and Vietnam. Sorry, I missed to put Singapore in the text, but in the screen, it is based on the application. We have 6 member states that provide the recommendation: Brunei Darussalam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Singapore, and Vietnam. Next slide. So from 4 sections in the questionnaire, as I mentioned earlier, I will share in summary the response from all working group. So basically for the question that related to the regional initiative and engagement have 5 questions. In this slide, we have 2 of 5. So for the first question, the vast majority of respondents answer yes. So the question, does your institution consider the establishment of a focus group on big data relevant for regional collaboration? So majority respondent answer yes, indicating that they consider the establishment of focus group relevant, with only a few responding not sure. The blue one or the 3 mean it is not answered by the working group. For the second question, where respondent could select multiple options on what the focus group should prioritize, the top 3 suggestions were regional capacity building program, knowledge sharing on big data and machine learning initiative, development of ASEAN-wide guidelines and framework. This result highlight support from focus group to focus on capacity building, knowledge exchange, and common guideline as its core priorities. Next slide. For the third question, which allow multiple choice on the role institution would be interested in within the focus group, the majority selected passive participation, passive participant to receive to only receive update and observe discussion. The second most common choice was active contributor, while several also indicate no ID at this stage. For the fourth question, concerning the regional hub on big data and data science by BPS Statistik Indonesia, more than half of respondents were aware but not engaged. 15 reported being aware and engaged, and only 7 indicate that they were not aware of the big data hub. Fifth question, 36 of 46 respondents expressed that the ASEAN Help ASEAN framework is adequate to support regional collaboration on big data, with only a small number answering no or not sure. Next slide. This slide provides a brief intermezzo showing a word cloud and the most frequent words extracted from the recommendation of Big Data Focal Point. The visualization highlight the recurring themes and keywords emphasized across member states. The top 3 words that appear most frequently are knowledge, focus, and challenge, reflecting the central concern and priorities in the recommendation. Next slide. So after review, the recommendation come from 6 big data focal point. ASEANSat observe, list all the aspect in the recommendation, extract the aspect from all recommendation, list it, and try to group the response and pick the several aspects that consider majority. So based on the recommendation from Big Data Focal Point, we listed 6 aspects. First, the first level of readiness. So while members that have conducted pilot project, some remain uncertain, and the focus group can bridge this through peer-to-peer support. Second aspect, risk of duplication. The scope of focus group must be clearly defined to avoid overlaps and ensure complementary with existing initiative. Third, broad interest across working group. Despite different level of technical readiness, most working group have expressed interest in engaging with big data. Fourth, capacity building needs. The focus group can help address member state capacity gaps so all members can progressively benefit. Fifth, learning from pilot and experience. Some recommendation expect that some member state that complete with pilot project experience can share lesson learned to guide the others. And six, minimizing burden and bureaucracy. The focus group should remain light and flexible, leveraging existing structure to avoid additional reporting requirement or duplication. So this point or aspect reflect the collective view that the focus group should support collaboration while remaining practical, inclusive, and complementary on ongoing initiative. Next slide. Based on the recommendation and listed aspect, this is the key message that the focus group should serve as a platform for coordination, knowledge sharing, and capacity development, rather than initiating immediate technical project. This will ensure inclusiveness and address the varying level of readiness among ASEAN member states. Next slide. On the mechanism of focus group, based on the observation ASEAN-SAT on the recommendation from Big Data Focal Point, the group will be composed of current Big Data Focal Point and operate under purview of ACPC, with chairmanship rotating in line with ACPC leadership. The next step is to apply a lead country approach to develop the term of reference and initial capacity building plan based on the questionnaire result and the consultation with relevant working group. The focus group will also engage the regional hub and involve working group in capacity building activities. Finally, the group will convene at least once a year for review and discussion. Next slide. For additional message, I will hand over to Pak Anang.
Yes, thank you, Pak Eka. Mr. Chair and all colleagues, if I may add, Afri, can you go back to previous slide? Yes, basically this slide is the things that we can summarize, or let's say we can conclude from the responses that we obtain from member states. And again, Pak Sueko already mentioned that during this stock taking and the collection of information, the focal point of big data coordinate with all focal points of working groups in its respective countries. So the responses that we obtain came from not only from big data focal point, but also from focal points of the working group. So in summary, yes, that I think most of responses in the view that we need focal group. However, also from the responses, we got some image that in this current stage, the focus will be on coordination, knowledge sharing, and capacity building development, rather than initiating some technical projects. So this is what we get from the responses, and also to ensure inclusiveness and to address the varying levels of readiness among ASEAN member states. Yeah, this is also one of the reason why we conclude that for now it is not the time yet to have technical project on the big data utilization. Next slide, please. And if SCPC also agree to establish the focus group on big data, this slide is just a proposal or initial thought by ASEAN-STAT on how the mechanism of the focus group will be. For example, on the governance, we propose to keep under purview of SCPC. Therefore, the chairmanship of the focus group also follow the chairmanship of SCPC. And then to have a more systematic next step, of course, we need to have the TOR and also initial plan. And to develop such kind of plan, we can start from the responses of the questionnaires that we got. And as necessary, we may consult the working group as well. And to develop the TOR initial plan, we would like to propose to implement lead country approach. And then as for the engagement, as Indonesia as the regional hub for big data and data science, already expressed their willingness also to collaborate with this focus group, then we will utilize and collaborate with Indonesia as regional hub as well. And for the frequency of the meeting, of course, this is flexible, but it would be good if the focus group can have a regular meeting as well. Yeah. So this is just initial thought from ASEAN-STAT. If SCPC agree to establish the focus group in responding to the result of stock taking. Thank you, Mr. Chair and other colleagues.
Thank you, Pak Surika, ASEAN-STAT, and Pak Anang. Maybe we can discuss on the recommendations as well as how to go about in the mechanism on to pursue the big data focal points or big data initiative in ASEAN-STATs. Can we have the views or comments or any inquiries from Brunei Darussalam first?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So for Brunei stand, when we actually submitted the questionnaires, because it's the focal group, the focal persons is from each working groups, but initially we had some difficulties because each working groups couldn't see or couldn't paint a picture of how big data is relevant to several working groups, especially under the working group of IIS as well as WGS and But nevertheless, for Brunei, we still have strong interest in this particular initiative. And for us to actually consider to prioritize several key things, for example, especially in the lack of expertise in this particular area of big data, in terms of statistical and technical capabilities. So for Brunei, we hope that, again, our main focus should be in terms of knowledge sharing. And another thing would be in terms of capacity building. So whether it be between all AMS to AMS, or whether we can get any other support, for example, from other countries who has more experience in this area. And also, we hope that also we can have some collaboration with other international or regional assistance. So again, for Brunei, that's why in the findings as well, we wouldn't mind as for this initial stage to be a passive participant. But more importantly, we still need to gather more knowledge in this particular area of big data, where it can be applied across all working groups. That's all for Brunei's comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Brunei, for the comment and good recommendations as well. So can we go to Cambodia for view?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For Cambodia, we confirm our support the idea to create the focus group on big data. While they propose it should be a member of the working group as the focal point of this working group, it would be a part of a contribution of the input, idea, and knowledge sharing, as well as the recommendation to the focal group. That I think that would be a very good initiative. While the frequency, the proposed frequency of the focal group, if the members, the SCPC member agree to create this working group, I think it should be more frequent rather than just one a year. That we observe that is very important for the case of Cambodia, since we are now under the new policy and as well as the priority of our institution. We focus strongly to use in the future of the big data to replace and as much as possible for the existing tool for our data collection and the compilation. And in this regard, I would like also, it's the good idea, if the focus group may create it should be invited or closely partnership with the other development partner who currently have very good expertise in this area and already initiated to implementing of some pilot project regarding some selected area of this production for the official statistics using the big data. And also, I think if we agree fully through this meeting to create a focal group, it should be a size of the working group member a bit higher than the existing member from the core line ministry or even NSO of the member state. It should be other line ministry to be part of this member of the focal group as well. Since we think that the capacity exists may be very different from the other among the member states. While the case of Cambodia right now, the Ministry of the Post and Telecommunication and Ministry of Economy, they are very strong expertise in the area, and we have created many mechanisms to promote to use of big data. So this is that my view and as well as the comment to contribute for the discussion. I thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lechan. A very good comment on the setup of this big data focus group, where it's not only to serve the institution, but eventually it should be used to serve the nation as a whole. Thank you so much. So can I have Indonesia?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you. We welcome the proposal of focus group on big data, and we note that SCPC has been mandated by the SSS to discuss its objectives and functions, etc., of this focus group. And therefore, I think we should allocate, a time to discuss it further between SCPC, and we also stands ready to support the big data through the regional hub. And we have coordinated with the SDIS as the Secretariat of Regional Hub, and they also fully support this initiative. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Indonesia. Can we go to Lao for comments and inquiries? Thank you.
Okay, once again, thank you, Mr. Chair. for the Lao PDR, I think we fully support with the initiative and ideas of having focal points and focal groups on say big data. And right now we also under the discussion among us that's how we can carry out this initiative within the condition and framework of our country. Okay, thank you. That's my comment.
Thank you so very much, Lau. So can I have a representative from Malaysia for comments? Malaysia? Malaysia? Any comments?
I would like to suggest that the focus group identify use case that is suitable for all working group to have some idea about AI and machine learning, how to use it for all the working groups. That's all.
Okay, so thank you very much, Malaysia, for the suggestions. So can I go to Myanmar?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And our Myanmar have one in progress near the WGSNA. For that, I will discard to WGSNA for release pending. Now, I ever discussed about big data with my vocab, the big data with our team, what we can do and which topics to the convenient for the big data. Now, we trying for vital statistics of big data, but we have shortage technical capacity. Welcome capacity building from you, and I would like to highlight for capacity building. Short-done or ready-made program is not perfect effectiveness for us. I would like to request, please conduct theory and practical combined training. Take 1 or 2 days more plus for designing time. Thank you.
Thank you, Myanmar, for the inputs. So can we go to the Philippines?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Philippines fully supports the establishment of a focus group on big data. We agree with Cambodia that the group should ideally meet more than once a year. And also, we understand, I think this is suggested by Indonesia, that the SCPC should probably have separate discussion to further talk about the terms of reference of this focus group, as well as other details. The Philippines is still working on our response to the questionnaire, and we will be completing this within September. Thank you.
Thank you very much, PSA Philippines. So can we continue with Ms. Priya, Singapore?
Thank you, Chairman. So on the recommendation from the questionnaires that have been circulated, we note that the suggestion is to have a platform for coordinating knowledge sharing and capacity development. So we are agreeable with this suggestion that the focus group can continue their attention on more of knowledge sharing and capacity development, because it might be quite difficult at this stage to implement technical projects when we are at the various stages of development when it concerns making use of AI, ML, and big data sources. So while we are agreeable to the suggestion of a focus group, we should put it up to ATSS committee to seek their endorsement. SCPC can express our support. At the same time, we should also inform ATSS committee that the focus group can leverage the ASEAN ASEAN Pacific Virtual Academy that's coming up to be the platform to share knowledge and develop capacity. And since we have the regional hub in Indonesia, there should also be greater collaboration between the focus group as well as Indonesia's regional hub. So we are quite agreeable to supporting this recommendation to be put up to ATSS committee for the endorsement. And in terms of developing the COR and the work program, once ATSS committee has given its endorsement, we can consider the development, and as the chair of the focus group being the SCPC chair or the ATSS, whichever country that is chairing ATSS and SCPC may work. But I was also thinking that the chair may have to be someone who has a lot more experience in implementing big data, and my suggestion is, as Indonesia has a regional hub and they have been very active in undertaking big data projects, perhaps Indonesia may consider being the initial chair of the working group. Sorry, not the working group, the focus group. Just for suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Singapore, for the suggestions and comments. And can we proceed to Thailand?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thailand has only one comment. That is the big data focus group should include representatives from agencies that are not currently part of the current SIG working group. And we also think that knowledge sharing from the very country is very important for this focus group. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. So can we have views and comments from Vietnam?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Vietnam, we fully support the proposal for the big data focus group. And we also agree with the recommendation that this focus group should be a platform for coordination and knowledge sharing and capacity development. Relating to the mechanism, so we support the idea from the Singapore that the chairmanship of the focus group should be the experienced one. So we suggest that maybe Indonesia or some country have a lot of knowledge on big data should be the chairmanship for this group in the next so thank you.
Thank you very much, Vietnam, for the support and comments. Is there any other feedback or from ASEAN Secretariat and other member states?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you to all colleagues for your inputs. I just would like to summarize and to reconfirm whether my summary is accurate or not. Yeah. So number one, we are agree to table this to SSS committee for their approval or endorsement, that we will establish a focus group on big data. But for this stage, we will focus this focus group as a platform for coordination, knowledge sharing, and capacity building. So not for initiating technical project. And then we would report to SSS committee as well that we can utilize for capacity building purpose, we can utilize SSS Virtual Academy and also regional hub of big data and data science in Indonesia. That is number 2. And number 3, I need some confirmation. While for membership and some other mechanism, we will discuss when we develop the TOR, and the discussion will be in SCPC. That is number 3. And number 4, we may need some confirmation also because of some differences, particularly on the chairmanship. Yeah. Some agree with our proposal, the chairmanship of working group follow SCPC, but we receive also some input that the chair should be those who have more skill and experience on big data. So I think, I don't know, we discuss it right now or when we develop the TOR. That is our summary, Mr. Chair and colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ASEAN Secretariat. With the 2 issues that you brought up on the chairmanship, I think the chairmanship can be followed the SCPC just for the chairmanship. However, the leadership to lead is another is another team or another person that can lead, not necessarily be the chairman. That is what I can see, whereby Indonesia can be the lead, however, it might not be the same as the chairman. Okay, thank you. So, is there any other views from country members?
Chair,
Yeah.
yes, it is well noted, and also for our common understanding, it means that the development of TOR will be done after SSS committee meeting.
Yes.
Meaning that it will be next year. So I think it can be a good point also to be included as annual priority, for example, for next year. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose since you have brought it up, we should be list this particular program as part of our AWP for 2026 to develop the TOR, and then the TOR will be developed in SCPC 31, and SCPC 32 will be the either is a finalized or the draft have been finalized for SCSS approval next year. Then would that be possible for us to craft that particular LWP?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, all. Okay, so the time is already 11:30 in Malaysia, and it's 10:15. So by virtue of our agenda, we should have stopped our coffee break. So anyone wants a 15 minutes break, or you? Okay, so we need a 15 minutes break then. So we can reconvene at 10:30 Jakarta's time and 11:30 Malaysia time. So see you again in 15. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So, can we continue with the item agenda 12 then, Pak Anam? Okay, so this will be presented by ASEAN Secretariat on the ASEAN Statistical Indicator Consolidated Template. So, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Dear colleagues, welcome back to one of the regular agenda item that ASEAN Stat present in every ACSS related meeting. The update on ASIS-T data availability. As usual for the ACPC meeting, ASEAN Stat will present update covering all working group as shown on the screen. Next slide. So the update including the 6 working group. The update in this presentation are drawn from the status reported during its working group meeting. The only exception is working group DSA, which is still within its submission window until the end of September. Ideally, ASEAN Sat will have circulate this presentation or slide earlier. However, since we continued receiving submission recently, we apologize that this update could only be shared at the last minute. Actually, yesterday or previous day, we already upload. However, since we still receiving the data or update, ASEAN Sat just update this morning. I will go through the status update from each working group, but I will not go into them one by one. So the presentation can be downloaded by member state for further review of the compile status. If you find any discrepancy, please reach out to ASEAN Stat and we will work together to update them alongside the circulation of the minute of meeting letter. Next slide. We start with WGDSA data availability. So this is the period of data collection for WGDSA, basically May to September. Exclusive for population, the period between May to June, because we expect the member state already have the data for population, and ASEAN Sat use the data that related to population to calculate some other indicator that usually need by other division in the ASEAN Secretariat. Next slide. So the data submission status for WGDSA based on the submission until 15 September. Next slide. This is the data availability status for section C, CPI and PPI annual. So we limit the report until 2024 that usually consider all members that already provide the data. Next slide. Also section C, but for monthly. Next slide. Section I, production. Next slide. J1, population, the annual data. Next slide. Section J2, social indicator. Next slide. It is informal employment. Next slide. It is section N, MSME. The visualization of the status a bit different compared to other WGDSA status. It is difficult to see in this presentation. You can download the presentation and check for the detail. Next slide. The next is working group IIS or FDI. Next slide. It is for inward FDI flow. We have a chart for annual, Q1 and Q2. Next slide. Inward FDI stock. Next slide. Outward FDI flows. Next slide. Outward FDI stock. Next slide. The next working group IMTS. Next slide. This is the summary of submission. It is not indicate the how progress how detail of the number of data availability, but the submission. Next slide. WG SDGI. The overall data availability per year. Next slide. Data availability rate by member state. Next slide. WGSITS. Status by member state, export import, EBOBs by partner and also inwards. Next slide. It is also too small to be able to observe, suggest to see in the download presentation. Next slide. The last one, WGSNA. This is the submission, data availability per member state and the category of GDP submission. Next slide. That's all the update for the ICCT data availability. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Pak Eka and ASEAN Secretariat for the presentation. And this paper is meant for notation or discussion or both?
Notation and discussion.
Okay, so maybe I can go swiftly across the table, around the table. So can we get some inputs or comments or inquiries from Vietnam? So any comment from Vietnam representatives?
So thank you, Mr. Chair. Just for it's a comment from Vietnam. So for Vietnam, we have a low submission for monthly CPI and PPIs because we are just send the data in the May. So we will update the information, the latest information in September. Thank you very much.
Đề nghị gửi phần MNI cho để cập nhật số liệu.
And we are looking forward to receive the template from the MNI to provide the information. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vietnam, for the commitments. And can I have views or inquiries from Thailand?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thailand has no further comments on the agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, Thailand. So can I seek opinions or even comments from Singapore?
Thank you, Chairman. No further comments from Singapore. However, if there are any changes to the data, we will inform ASEAN Secretariat via email.
Thank you very much, Singapore. So can I have the Philippines to provide inputs or comments?
Mr. Chair, no comments from the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So can we continue with Myanmar?
Thank you. Myanmar have also no comment for this presentation.
Thank you very much. And we have Malaysia's representative to provide inputs.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. So for WGSA Malaysia, for the section from May to September, we are currently underway to update the data, and the submission will be provided when the data has been officially published.
Thank you, Malaysia. So can I get the response from Lao PDR?
Yes, okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Lao PDR, as I have observed, of course, there are quite some or even many data there have not yet been updated, so that that's our commitment. I mean, to further look at on the data that we have committed to be sent to Secretariat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lau. So can I have views or comments from Indonesia, Ibu Tias?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. We have no further comment on this. However, we noted that there's still very low submission data on CPI, and we will make the necessary internal coordination on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So can I have inputs from Cambodia?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, we noted Cambodia remain a very low rate for almost every call area for the submission. And in this opportunity, I just would like to suggest a small review by Asian Stat, or maybe different cases among the member states. I noted so far the proposed submission deadline, as well as the date of for the final submission for in general. And I observe that also the important to be update until before at least 1 month of the ACSS session annually. So due to the different proposals based on accessibility and different situation among the member states, I would like to suggest if Asian Stat could be open a bit and flexible according to the agree date of the submission. If possible, it should be open until around October. In general, it depends on the usage of this data and among as well as the other requirement for the early submission, so that the country can still have time to submission. And in this regard, I would also, if ASEAN can open more wider the range of the date of submission. And thank you.
Thank you very much, Cambodia, for the suggestion. So can I get the feedback from ASEAN Secretariat with regard to Cambodia's need to open or even extend the timing, I suppose. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair and Cambodia, for the question. Yes, actually, Mr. Chair and all colleagues, the schedule for submission is following the agreement in each working groups. And usually we have some room for flexibility. If in some cases the focal point from certain countries have late submission. Yeah. Usually we are quite flexible on that. So to respond Cambodia's questions, yeah, I think we have done that, yeah, so far, yeah. But I think all of working group also agree that although we have some flexibility, but we need to always try as much as possible to commit with the schedule, yeah, because we have advanced release calendar at regional level, and I believe at national level also we have, yeah. So not only for our reporting in this meeting and SSS committee, but more important is to serve our users, yeah. I think that's our response for now, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, ASEAN Secretariat. So Cambodia is okay with the feedbacks?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, and thank you once again to the ASEAN Secretariat. Of course, yeah, I really understand different proposals, but just would like to seek for clarification, and of course, very appreciate that ASEAN Stat confirm stay flexible, because Cambodia at the current status remain not yet fully which it calendar or release among the other subject area, although we set in our calendar or release, but in the actual, even at our my organization remain sometime it keep so delay of the release of the result. That just additional inform in our country situation. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg Cambodia, for sharing. So can I have Brunei Darussalam's feedbacks or inputs? Brunei?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I want to give input on slides number 8 on the section I production. Actually, Brunei has not submitted the file. This is due to the data collected for 2023 was from our economic census. Then the data actually is still under data processing, and we are expected to publish the data end of this year. So we hope after we publish, then we will submit the data. Thank you.
Thank you, Brunei, for the commitments. So do we have any other comments or views from member states and ASEAN Secretariat on Agenda 12? So if none, can we proceed to Agenda 14, that is ASEAN Framework, AHAF, and this paper will be presented by ASEAN Secretariat. ASEAN Secretariat, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For this agenda, we will present on the ASEAN Help ASEAN Framework activities. Next slide, please. I will keep this presentation brief. So next slide, please. During 2025, from January to September, we have conducted 13 activities or sharing session by 6 working groups. Next slide, please. 3 are from WGIIS, 1 from WGIMTS. Next. 5 from WGSITS, 2 from WGDSA. Next. 1 from WGSNA and 1 from WGSDGI. Next slide, please. Our working groups also have submitted the list of needs and expertise, and ASEAN Stats then compiled it into list of plan for 2025 to 2026. Most of activities are subject to be discussed with the provider to schedule the sessions, so many of the activities still to be confirmed. So far, we have 32 planned activities from all of the working groups. Next slide, please. Next. 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 Yeah. And we also receive from SCPC members the information on bilateral activities between AMS, and these are also we compiled here. So there are 6 activities of training, technical assistance, and study visit. Next. And regarding support to Timor-Leste, we identified 4 activities which provided by Brunei Darussalam and Indonesia. Next. Next. Yes. So we also compiled the scholarship information from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore, and we have circulated to SCPC members for further distribute. Also, we have put it in the Dropbox for your ease of reference. We thank all the contribution and support from all member state as the provider, and also for active participations from the beneficiaries. For the complete list, you may download in the Dropbox, and thank you very much.
Yes.
Mr. Chair, if I may add, as you can see from the presentation and also from the presentation in the KPI in the previous sessions, we have 13 capacity building activities that had been implemented this year. But actually, we still have 32 where it is already clear the topic, the provider, and the beneficiary. Just it is the matter of time, for the provider and the beneficiary to decide the timing, when to conduct the activities. So probably some of them will be conducted this year, but if not possible, maybe next year. Yeah. But through our working group, we keep updating the information on the needs and also the available relevant expertise in the country. And also for specifically for Timor-Leste, actually this is one of the policy or suggestion by ASEAN in supporting Timor-Leste in their preparation to become the permanent member of ASEAN. Then its sectoral bodies also suggested wherever possible to provide capacity building to Timor-Leste. And in this case, for this year, we also have 2 activities already that is intended for Timor-Leste only. And thank you for the countries who provided as technical provider in this case. So again, thank you very much to all member states for your contribution in this capacity building activities. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Secretariat, for the presentation as well as the further information to this particular paper. So I think on this topic, maybe we can have some, if there is any further input from our member state, as well as since Timor-Leste is mentioned here, maybe we will go. We will seek further inputs from Timor-Leste as well. So can I go to Vietnam?
So thank you, Mr. Chair. From Vietnam, we just have a little comment. So we already sent a request for support in the INTS. The topic is convert the bride to ship, and for import and FOB for export. So we do not see it's incorporated in the plan in 2025. So could ASEAN start provide us support in for this topic? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vietnam. Maybe can I get the prompt feedback from ASEAN Secretariat on this request?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Vietnam, for requesting these topics. Actually, we already discussed with the focal point of WGMTS, and we already have shared the material to like correspondent or convert CIF and FOB adjustment. And then we will also share the date, the proposed date, and we can follow up on the agreement between Vietnam and Thailand, I think, who would like to share the capacity building support to Vietnam. I will double check again for the date and the provider. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ASEAN Secretariat. So hope this answer your question, Vietnam.
So thank you for information from ASEAN staff.
Thank you. So can I proceed to our, maybe we can gain some feedback from our counterpart from Timor-Leste with regard to the support to Timor-Leste. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Totally agree with the Agenda 14 through the ASEAN Help ASEAN framework. And thank you so much for the ASEAN Secretariat to help us on the training for the capacity building. We totally no comment and we agree on this proposal. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Pak Selvino. So can we have inputs or feedbacks from Thailand?
Mr. Chair, Thailand is honored to contribute by sharing its experiences and diverse expertise under the ASEAN Help ASEAN framework. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. So can we get inputs from Singapore, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. We just have one clarification to ASEAN staff. It's on slide 8, where under the WGIMTS, there has been a capacity building on merchandise trade, item 6 that has been identified to be provided by DOS Singapore. IMTS is actually under the purview of our Enterprise Singapore, who is also the focal point for the IMTS. So I'm not too sure why DOS Singapore has been identified here as a provider. Allow us some time to discuss with our Enterprise Singapore colleagues, and then we will give you an update or changes, if there are any changes to item 6. I'm not too sure whether DOS Singapore has the capacity to provide this training program because we are not primarily responsible for compilation of merchandise trade, which is Enterprise Singapore. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Singapore. Maybe do we have our counterpart in the IMTS Malaysia? Maybe you can further deliberate these particular needs. IMTS Malaysia. Okay, so if they are not online, maybe we'll get back to them soon and discuss on this request. So thank you very much again, Singapore, for the highlights. Okay, so can I go to the next member country, the Philippines?
Mr. Chair, we took note of this presentation. We have no further comments at this point. Thank you.
Thank you
Mr. Chair,
if I
Yes.
may.
Yes.
We would like to confirm the request from Vietnam. In this table, we can see that the support for Vietnam for CIF and FOB will be conducted in 5th of December. The provider is the Philippines. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for that. We will consult our colleagues on this.
Thank you, Benji, and thank you, Priya, for the input.
Okay, thank you everyone. So again, thank you the Philippines for the feedback. So can I have Myanmar's views and comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and also thank you for considering Myanmar request technical assistance, especially for working group of MITS. And then thank you PPS Indonesia and Bank of Thailand for bilateral activity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Myanmar, for the remarks. So can I have representation from or representative from Malaysia provide feedbacks?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Malaysia appreciate the continued implementation of health capacity building initiative and the active involvement of TMS as the beneficiary also providers. Besides, we would like to welcome the upcoming study visit from National Statistics Office of Vietnam to Dorsum, which the visit came to preparing the Vietnam's 2026 economic census. Hopefully, it will be succeed implemented. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Malaysia. So the USM awaits the delegate from Vietnam in November. So can I have Lao PDR's views and comments?
Yes, once again, thanks, Mr. Chair. For Lao PDR, I think this year we have training and full study visits already. So we would like to express our sincere thanks and appreciations for those countries that hosting our study visit, like Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines. And we hope that the training topics in the plan to be carried out successfully for 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Lao PDR, and you are most welcome. Okay, so can I get views from Indonesia? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you also for ASEAN Stats for preparing the presentation. We have no further comment on this. However, we want to thank Lau for visiting BPS. And we are very happy to receive the study visit from Lao and also from other member states, because therefore we can give a green status to our annual work plan. Thank you so much. We're happy to share knowledge with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Indonesia. So can we proceed to Mr. Lei Chan, Cambodia?
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Chair, once again. In general, we don't have any further comment, but just would like to request to Asian Stat regarding all these proposed topic, and as well as they agree for the implementing during this year. Since, as you may already aware, our institution under the reform and the number of unit and new staff might be also migrate, merging to other existing, and also change the position and also responsibility. So I would like each Asian Stat remain accept of all these existing proposed topic that I could share up in our internal institution to be part of beneficiary as a Cambodia. We got some related topic, and then I will coordinate to send back to the Asian Start for those interesting of Cambodia to be part of the beneficiary and relevant to the topic that we are interested. I thank you.
Thank you, Cambodia, for sharing the current scenarios of Cambodia's statistics office. And can I have Brunei Darussalam's? Hold on. Can I get Vietnam? Yeah, Vietnam, just raise your hand.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First of all, we would like to thank Philippines for receive our request on support for the conducting CIF and FOB prize. So it appreciate if ASEAN Start could send us the confirmation letter soon, so we can make administrative preparation for this activity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vietnam. So, ASEAN Stats, do you have any other, do you want to provide comments?
No further comment, Mr. Chair. Again, thank you for your input and specifically for Cambodia. Yeah, we will wait for your updates or information related to that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, ASEAN Secretariat. So, can I have, last but not least, Brunei?
Chair, for Brunei Darussalam, generally we have no comment, but we would like to express our appreciation to all the providers under the AHAF program, and we are really grateful for their assistance, and we also looking forward to contribute as a provider and share our experience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brunei Darussalam. So, any other comments or feedbacks from members around the table? So, if none, can we proceed to agenda 15, that is the ACSS working group activities. And ASEAN Secretariat will present this paper. So, ASEAN Start, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. But please wait a bit. We need sometimes to upload the document.
Thank you, Chair. We will take turn to present on these updates on SESS working group activities. The first one will be on the SCPC related activities conducted during 2025. In February, we had our meeting is hosted by DOS Malaysia, and then some key outcomes from that meeting are such as the discussion on the annual ICSS annual priorities which yesterday we present the updates for this annual priorities. During the ACPC 29, we also discussed the progress of the ASEAN Sustainable Development Indicators Progress Report. And during the meeting, ACPC suggested to escalate the progress report to ministerial and high-level meetings, emphasizing the significant achievement on the increasing number of indicators. We already also present the updates on this annual priority. On the ASEAN Virtual Academy, during the ACPC 29, CSS agreed on the timeline and milestone, including agreed to launch the Virtual Academy in 2027 in celebration of ASEAN 60. ACPC also agreed that the ASEAN Statistical Virtual Academy should be kept up to date with ongoing developments in global statistics and avoiding the overlap with content developed by other organizations. ACPC 29 also noted the result of monitoring of annual work plan for 2024, the final monitoring result, and the key performance indicator for the January to December 2024. During the meeting, ACPC also discussed the development of key outcome indicators, particularly on those indicators that related to statistical indicators. And ACPC suggested that statistical indicators for the key outcome indicators to be managed under the relevant working groups. Next, please. ACPC also discussed the progress on API utilization for IMS data submission and recommended expanding API utilization to other SESS working groups and conducting knowledge transfer session where needed. On the establishment of focus group on big data, ACPC proposed leveraging the existing focal points to coordinate national discussion. And just now we already reported the updates on the collaboration of this national focal point with the SESS working groups to identify the needs on big data. And we also discussed the recommendation based on this result, based on the questionnaire. During the ACPC 29, we also discussed and agreed on the term of reference for the ASEAN UN Women Cooperation Program on Gender Statistics. And after the ACPC meeting, the TOR was adopted by the SS Committee Internationally on 25th of March in 2025. ACPC also acknowledged the cooperation on labor statistics, including the proposal to establish a dedicated working group on labor statistics from the relevant division from ASEAN Secretariat. And ACPC requested ASEAN Stat to communicate the clearly objective that expected for the group. We will report the updates on this item later on under agenda other matters. The high-level webinar was conducted in August, hosted by DOS Malaysia. This is in conjunction with the celebration of ASEAN Day. During the webinar, we had Mr. Ronald Jensen from UNSD to deliver the keynote keynote remarks, and then we had also the panel discussion on future proofing of ASEAN statistics in a changing world, moderated by the Chief Statistician of DOS Malaysia. And we have our director, Dr. Ahmad Zafarullah, the Chief Statistician of Singapore, and the Chief Statistician of Vietnam as panelists. DOS Malaysia also serve as the lead country in drafting the concept note on data governance. We already discussed the update on this initiative yesterday. IMS also, through the SCPC member, conduct the self-assessment on the SCSS Code of Practice Section A on institutional
We lost you. We lost you, ASEAN Secretariat.
Oh, ramai yang ramai yang terlihat.
We do apologize due to our internet connection was off earlier. So I will continue with the working group on international investment statistics. For the data submission, in summary, we already received submission from all 10 member states. We received data from all 10 member states for the inward FDI flows data. We received the submission on inward FDI stock data from AIMS. And for the outflows data, we received submission from 6 IMS. For the rest one, they still don't have the data on the outward FDI flows and stocks. For the concept, we still follow the BPM6 and BMD4, even though we understand that the BPM7 and BMD5 just released this year. But for now, AMS are still in the early stage to implement this new manual. So we for the submission to AMS are still following the old manuals. For the metadata, we receive for submission for the updated metadata in 2024, and 6 IMS notified us that there is no update on their metadata. For the data transmission, 8 IMS successfully used the data transmission tool, while 2 IMS still submitted to us through email. All the updated data has been disseminated on ASEAN website. Next, please. We conducted the working group on IIS the meeting was conducted in 10 to 11 June, hosted by ASEAN Secretariat. During the meeting, we managed to finalize the multi-year plan for the working group. And we do appreciate the support from Brunei Darussalam and Thailand, who serve as the lead countries when developing this multi-year plan. And during the meeting also, we managed to discuss the FDIS, the ACSS KPIs. We know the meeting also noted that the implementation of this KPI will also include it to monitor the implementation of activities for the all working group. While for the working group on IIS monitoring of the implementation of the multi-year plan, the working group agreed to continue the current practices and regularly report it during the working group meeting. Working group also appreciated IMS for the initiative in enhancing the availability and quality of FDI data, especially for some IMS that we now have can disseminate more data on FDI on ASEAN website. We already we can disseminate the ASEAN aggregate FDI data by component, and also we disseminate in what FDI flows by individual AMS and by cross tabulation by industry, and then quarterly ASEAN aggregate. In the last year meeting, we also agreed that on the new implementation of the new data template for the certain countries that feel more convenient with this kind of the data template. ASEAN Stat have prepared and circulated the data transmission protocol and already circulated to AMS. With regard to the key outcome indicators during the working group meeting, we managed to discuss the FDI related indicators that included in the key outcome indicators. Based on the discussion, we identified that in particular, there are two indicators that currently not available in ASEAN Stats database, which are the FDI in mineral sector and portfolio investment. Some AMS highlighted during the meeting that the FDI data for these indicators are not available. Some also highlighted that for data on portfolio is only available at aggregate level. So after the meeting, ASEAN Stat developed the metrics and compile the status of data availability for these two indicators, which already presented yesterday, and the details documents you can find in the Dropbox. Next, please. The meeting also noted some initiative on enhancement of related to FDI compilation in IMS, such as leveraging use of administrative data, adjustment to the survey questionnaire, enhancement of the ITRS, enhancement of the interagency cooperation, as well as the enhancement of the FDI data dimension, such as the initiative to collect the data on FDI by ultimate investing country, greenfield investment, green investment, and also leverage machine learning or AI to automate process and improve during the data collection. However, the working group also noted some challenges, such as the limited data sources for outward FDI compilation, as well as the treatment on special purpose entities. During the meeting, we also discussed the capacity building plan, particularly those related to the release of the new manuals. We also discussed the development of the ASEAN FDI's methodologies documentation, which serves as comprehensive reference on the methodologies used by the IMS. We appreciated that we already received contribution from Malaysia and Philippines on for data collection case studies, and from Indonesia for the FDI special cases, particularly on product sharing agreement in oil and gas. During the meeting, we also received agreement from Brunei Darussalam, Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand to provide additional contribution on selected topics. So currently, the working group is working on development of this document. Hopefully, we can finalize by next year, I think. Next, please. Next, on the working group on trade in services, we received already submission from 10 AMS, and we also received more data submitted for the extended balance of payment services categorization. Similar to FDIS, we still follow the BPM 6 and M6 2010 manuals. Hopefully, we understand that the new manuals on M6 will be released in 2026. Metadata, we already received 10 IMS submitted their updated metadata. And then all the updated data on services already disseminated on ASEAN-STAT website on 1st of September. Next, please. We conducted our meeting last week in Port Dickson, Malaysia, hosted by DOS Malaysia. During the meeting, we managed to discuss the working group multi-year plan, and we managed to finalize it. We appreciated Philippines, who served as lead country when we developed this multi-year plan. Similar to IIS working group, we also presented the SESS KPIs, and we also discussed about the data submission and any issues related to data submission to ASEAN-STAT. Currently, ASEAN-STAT is working on the estimation of selected extended BOPs categories. Last year, working group agreed that ASEAN-STAT will work on this estimation, and once finalized, it will be circulated to IMS before disseminated on ASEAN-STAT website. We also discussed whether we need to update the data template align with the new BPM manual that just released by IMF. However, after further consideration, knowing that IMS are still in the early stage of the implementation, the working group agreed to retain the current one. We might adopt the new categories in the BPM 7 in the near future. Once IMS are ready to implement the BPM 7. Next, please. The working group on seeds also discussed the seeds related indicators. Based on the observation, there is one indicators that actually included as the key outcome indicators, then currently not available in ASEAN-STAT database, which is the trade-in services by key trading partners. Currently, actually, we collect this data. However, the data availability is quite limited for some countries. Some IMS also emphasize the high risk to disseminate the incomplete data. So the working group recommended that when ASEAN-STAT disseminate the available data should be accompanied by explanatory notes and detailed caveats to provide a guidance on to our user and to avoid misleading information. Similar to IIS working group, during the meeting we discussed also some initiative conducted by IMS to enhance their receipts compilation, as well as we noted some challenges faced by IMS. Mostly the challenge also related to the release of the new manuals. Following this discussion, we received brief information from Ms. Antonella Liberator from OECD, which related to updates on the manual on seats that will be scheduled to be released in 2026. We also received brief information on the matters related to the update release of the BPM 7, particularly on particular section in the manuals that might impact the seats compilation from Ms. Angsupali from Bank of Thailand. Next, please. Next, on the working group on SDGI, we had our meeting about the data submission is currently ongoing as agreed by the working group. The data submission is scheduled for August to September, and for the concept and standard, we follow the global definition. All the updated data are available on ASEAN-STAT website. However, the current data that available on ASEAN-STAT website is the data that submitted by IMS last year. When we release the report, we will also release the updated data for those indicators that we selected and presented in the report. So we will release some updated data on our website and on 1st of October as well, along with the release of the report. Next, please. We conducted our working group meeting in 5 to 6 August, hosted by DOS Malaysia in Putrajaya. During the working group meeting, we discussed several proposed adjustments to the indicators that currently included in our ASEAN list of SDG indicators, mostly the proposed adjustment which related to the refinement of the name, some proposed adjustment which related to the to have a more details breakdown for the indicators, and then some is refinement for the indicators to be more aligned with the global indicator. However, there are some proposed adjustments were put on hold because IMS now highlighted that they need further clarification with relevant agencies. Next, please. On data, we also discuss some issues which data harmonization due to same indicator submitted through different groups. So, for example, previously when we developed our report, we did some communication to do clarification with IMS for transport data to have a harmonized data between data submitted through WGSDGI with the data submitted through the transport statistic expert group. Similarly, we plan to do this kind of data harmonization for the other indicators that submitted through two different working groups. So the working group requested ASEAN-STAT to provide the underlying data for these indicators to facilitate discussion and clarification among the focal points with their respective agencies. During the working group meeting, we also managed to finalize our multi-year work plan, incorporating inputs from IMS. We also discussed the list of ACSS KPI. The working group noted also these KPIs and agreed that for the working group activities to continue the current practices for the monitoring. During the meeting, we also discussed the progress on preparation for the ASEAN SDG Indicator Progress Report, and all the inputs and feedback received during this working group meeting already incorporated in the latest draft of the report. Next, please. We also discussed the SDG-related indicators that currently included in the key outcome indicators. We observed that there are two indicators that currently not included in the our SDG indicators yet, which are SDGI 2.4.1 and 14.6.1. However, during the discussion, IMS highlighted some challenges to compile these indicators, and the working group recommended to conduct assessment on the status of data availability for these two indicators before considering their inclusion in the SDGI data submission template. We also have some discussion on initiative to enhance SDGI monitoring in IMS, as well as we noted some common challenges faced by IMS when compile the SDGI indicators. During the working group, we also discussed the draft work plan for the ASEAN UN Women Cooperation Program on Gender Statistics, and the working group suggested to include all gender-related topics that currently are listed among the identified needs submitted by IMS. ASEAN-STAT already conveyed this message to UN Women. working group also noted the progress of pilot implementation of small area estimation. So after the series of capacity building conducted in 2024, we requested for IMS to notify us whether they would like to have a further technical assistance. And until now, we only received from Myanmar, and Myanmar already assisted by BPS Statistik Indonesia. That's all for SDGI. Thank you. Will be continued by Miss Indah.
Next, please. I will continue for the working group on IMTS. So for the data submission, we have the monthly data, and also we monitor the data submission from ASEAN member state. And currently, the data have submitted for 2025 up to July this year. And for the concept and standard, we have the IMTS 2010 for concept and definition and compilers manual. For the system use, the general trade system on IMTS and the classification based on HTN 2022. And all metadata have submitted and updated, and ASEAN Stat metadata have been published on ASEAN Stat website. The data transmission through DTT, and for the data dissemination for quarterly and annual basis, and the release of this indicator based on the release calendar. Next, please. Okay. Now, for the development of WGMTS multi-year plan 2026-2030, we have discussed particularly on the additional activity regarding the establishment of an interagency, and the WGMTS member agreed to have a certain mechanism to ensure strong interagency cooperation and collaboration. And we also agreed on the revise on some sentences to be more relevant with the situation in ASEAN member state. And for the data submission, WGMTS reviewed the update of MTS data submission, particularly in the timeline and the other data issues. And to improve the consistency, the meeting agreed for the data monitoring. Actually, we still follow the period set up based on the data transmission protocol and also IMTS release calendar. And for the monitoring mechanism for IMTS, just like presented in the previous agenda, we reformat the monitoring template based on the data or IMTS release calendar. The monitoring based on the DTP, we will provide to the WGMTS member during the meeting of WG MTS. And then the inclusion of additional fields to provided by MS already agreed, such as for quantity, supplementary quantity unit, and net mass. And the meeting also noted on the proposal of this mandatory field for analytical purposes, such as re-export and data on country consignment to be provided to ASEAN-STAT based on the availability. And WG IMTS also agreed to give attention on the need to address missing historical data, and some IMS expressed that they will submit the missing historical data to ASEAN-STAT that available in ASEAN member state. And then for the mirror analysis, the meeting acknowledged the updated on the ASEAN Mirror Analysis Handbook on the first edition, which incorporating contribution from the Philippines, as well as additional summary on the monitoring of ASEAN merchandise trade asymmetries, which accommodate the latest figures of 2023 global trade data. And then the discussion also, next please. Discussion about the data comparability or data checking on IMTS. ASEAN-STAT share the result of data checking between ASEAN and the global merchandise trade data source from UN Comtrade and UNCTAD. For ASEAN data, we found there is significant differences between the ASEAN data in ASEAN-STAT database and UN Comtrade data. While for the data from UN Comtrade, for the UNCTAD, only show minor differences. And to address this issue, the meeting suggested ASEAN-STAT to seek further clarification to UN Comtrade on their methodology and approach in processing IMS data. And as the follow-up, we have scheduled the discussion with UN Comtrade later this month, while in the current process to have the important indicator on the contribution of ASEAN merchandise trade to global trade, we utilize the data from UNCTAD as a reference. And then for the quality synthesis report based on the IMTS quality questionnaire for 2023-2024, the members utilizing a self-assessment approach, and the meeting recommended to monitor indicators related to digital trade or digital economy starting from 2026. And these topics particularly relevant with the forthcoming 2026 MTS manual, particularly in chapter 14 on specialist topics, which introduce a new sub-chapter covering not only digital trade, but also impact to trade and environment, well-being, cultural and creative industry goods, as well as the global value chain. And then the development of key outcome indicators under the IC strategic plans. The meeting expressed the support to ASEAN Stats on ongoing work on emerging indicators, including the ASEAN merchandise trade in critical minerals, ICT trade, ocean trade, and trade in creative goods. And the members, WGMTS suggested ASEAN Stat to share the guideline and the scope classification for capturing these emerging topics. And for the follow-up, ASEAN Stat will have a sharing session through the AHAF to present these development indicators. And then for the coordination with other stakeholders, the meeting noted the cooperation or the coordination with the Trade Facilitation Division and the Custom Procedures and Trade Facilitation Working Group to improve the availability of quantity data in IMS. And IMS also encouraged to provide additional data field, including re-export and country consignment wherever available. This effort will contribute to further development of indicators related to the analysis on the asymmetric trade and also the supply chain. And then for the other activities on ANZ FTA, WGMTS appreciated the progress by the ANZ FTA parties and IMS in monitoring the utilization of the ANZ FTA, requested RT4D to develop and share the guideline and technical notes on the compilation on FTA, Australia and New Zealand relevant data. And I think that's all the information from the WGMTS meeting. Now I would like to proceed to the WG SNA for the key outcome issues and way forward. For the data submission, we have 10 IMS submitted the updated data until 2024. However, we would like to request Cambodia regarding the data quarterly GDP production that will be released in December this year, because this year we will disseminate the quarterly GDP at national level and the regional level. And for the manual or the methodology, we utilize the 2008 SNA and handbook on SUT and IoT. The metadata updated in September 2023 when we published the annual GDP production and annual GDP expenditure with more detailed classification. And the data transmission, 9 member states use DTT, 1 IMS use email. And the data available in ASEAN Stat website and the information on the data that submitted to ASEAN Stat. We have 10 countries that produce that share the GDP at annual level, and still 9 countries share with us the quarterly data. Next. So during the meeting, we acknowledge and appreciated the progress of IMS in the status of implementation of 2008 SNA and the transition plan to 2025 SNA, as well as the development of thematic and extended accounts. And the members agreed for ASEAN-STAT to draft a concept note on how WG and SNA can follow up regarding these emerging needs, and then circulate it to IMS for further input and agreement. And the meeting also acknowledged the compilation of the tourism satellite accounts to measure the contribution of tourism sector of GDP that had been established in some member state, and propose to set up the target for data compilation of TSA in the period of 2026 until 2030. And the meeting suggested to conduct a stock taking, the information on the other ongoing thematic accounts being developed by IMS. And WGM SNA also appreciated the sharing session delivered by the BPS Statistics Indonesia on the implementation of big data, which cover the institutional arrangement, mechanism, and progress in utilizing mobile positioning data to support the compilation of tourism statistics, and encourage collaboration across departments, capacity building, agile process, and strong policy enforcement to institutionalize MPD-based statistic as official outputs. The meeting also discussed the update on WGF SNA support to relevant working group. The first one regarding the submission ACCT Section I production to the WG DSA. The indicator is the gross value added of manufacturing industry by 2-digit I6 to enhance consistency and comparability. Since 2023, the WG SNA already produced the GDP production with 12 breakdown industrial classification. One of them is the manufacturing industry. So to avoid duplication on data submission, the WGSNA agree to support the indicator on gross value added of monitoring industry at the total level. However, for the data submission with 2-digit I6, particularly related the productivity, the gross value added of manufacturing industry divided by number of employment based on 2-digit I6. The meeting requested ASEAN-STAT to provide a template to identify data availability and mechanism in IMS, and then to further discuss during the next meeting of WGSNA. And support to WG SDGI on the development of SDG indicators report 2025, particularly on SDG 8.2.1 on annual growth rate of real GDP per employed person with the reference year of base year 2015, and the indicator of 9.2.1 monitoring value added per capita The meeting agreed to continue sourcing these SDG indicators from WG SNA. Next. Oh, sorry. I think there is switch on the presentation. So I will continue with the WGSNA MYP for 2026-2030. So the discussion on the proposal to establish interagency working group, and as agreed, the WGSNA not to include this proposed activity. And also, the meeting agreed to set up a baseline for conducting a comprehensive assessment of the current state of the standard methodologies and classification of 2025 SNA in 2026, and to conduct the next assessment in 2030. And agree to enhance the archiving and updating the data series, and also seek possibilities to utilizing API and other technology for enhancing the integrated system for national accounts compilation. In addition, some sentences revised to be more relevant with situation in AMS. And the meeting discussed the updates on 28 SNA operational guideline and quality assurance for the assessment report for the improvement of GDP and other national accounts indicator in IMS. And the meeting suggested to utilize the IMS special data dissemination standard as a reference for quality assessment, and requested ASEAN Stat to further explore this proposal. And appreciated to BPS Statistik Indonesia and Philippine Statistic Authority for their willingness to lead the adjustment or the improvement of the SNA operational guideline and the quality assessment report to align with the 2025 SNA, subject to their management approval. Next. The meeting agreed on the methodology to estimate the ASEAN quarterly GDP production, and agreed to disseminate the quarterly GDP based on the 12 industrial breakdown at national and regional level in December 2025, and revise the policies and guideline on data sharing, analysis, and dissemination on SNA. And during the meeting, we discussed the emerging needs for new indicators, including thematic accounts on tourism, digital, ocean, creative economy contribution to GDP, which will support the monitoring of key outcome indicators of the ASEAN Economic Community Strategic Plan 2026-2030. So based on the current work in ASEAN member state, we have identified that most of or some IMS already established on compiling the tourism satellite accounts, while for other thematic or extended accounts, some IMS already have plans on how to develop those indicators based on the relevant framework. And some IMS still has no plan to develop the emerging indicators. So based on this condition, we discussed with the international partner, the ASEAN Development Bank, how we can enhance or how ADB can support the development of these indicators, not only for the thematic and extended accounts, but also to strengthen and to improve the core of national accounts as well. And during the discussion, the meeting agreed for ASEAN Stat to draft a regional plan aimed to addressing these challenges and narrowing the gap and further communicate with ASEAN Development Bank. And the ADB presented their support on the following. The first one, the transition from 2008 SNA to 2025 SNA, the compilation and data integration of SUT, IoT, and multi-region input-output table, GVC, and thematic or extended accounts, and the cross-cutting initiative such as linking statistical business register with SUT, IoT, and national accounts data, as well as the enhancing IT system for automated processing. And the meetings also attended by the SSB Statistic Norway. The meeting appreciated the support and sharing on the introduction of NABDABAS that conducted on site in June this year for ASEAN member state and ASEAN stats. And during the meeting, the members and the expert from Norway acknowledge the interest to utilize this tool other than ASEAN Stat by BPS Statistik Indonesia and Lao Statistik Bureau. So I think this is the presentation from the WGSNA. And next we'll continue to Pak Eka.
I will continue with the working group WGDSA. Next slide. For data submission, WGSA, the period between May and September, we follow the global definition. Metadata available at ASEAN-SAT website. IMS are welcome to update the metadata during the data submission. For data transmission, member state use DTT. Occasionally, one or two member state provide the update over the email. One member state collected using the API. Data dissemination through online database, as of now, manufacture and informal employment. It is for the release of the data annually in November. Next. This is the activity of the WGDSA during 2025. We had discussion on the enhancement of data collection for CPI, PPI, manufacturer, population, social indicator, and MSME, and development of AHAF web application for centralized submission. For the piloting, ASEAN-SAT will start with WGDSA for next year. We also have development of ASEAN Virtual Academy as part of annual priority for this year. And we also have utilization of API for SST data collection. Some of the key outcome enhance awareness and skill in social media as we conducted the AHAF in January this year, provided by Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Strengthen technical capacity in Power BI for data visualization. It is provided by Singapore. In March this year, Singapore provide the basic development of Power BI. During WGDSA 23, the meeting endorsed and appreciate the development of AHAF Central Submission web application. ASEAN Virtual Academy is on track with constructive feedback received from member state, particularly from WGDSA member. As recommended by WGDSA member, ASEANStat also shared the link to SCPC member on July. And ASEANStat also received constructive feedback from member state that plan to be accommodated next year. Some issue during the activity is limited participation and engagement in some capacity building session, technical and resource constraint delaying in the rollout of AHAF web application, technical resource constraint in developing the ASEAN Virtual Academy with a need for sustainable content contribution. Way forward, strengthen outreach and engagement strategies to increase member participation, provide continuous training, including intermediate and advanced modules, accelerate development and testing of the AHAF web application, ensuring smooth integration with ASEAN Virtual Academy. Establish long-term governance and resource mobilization plan for the ASEAN Virtual Academy. Next slide. That's all the update for WGDSA. Thank you.
Secretariat for the presentation. The presenters are Ms. Wardah, Ms. Indah, and Mr. Suika. So I think we can spend another 15 more minutes with regard to the feedbacks from member states on this paper. Those were the activities that we did for during 2025. So maybe we can have a discussion. Maybe there is inputs or even inquiries from member states. Can I start with Brunei Darussalam?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you for the informative presentation. Brunei has taken note on all the working group activities, and as usual, we always support all the activities. And thank you for all commitments for the ASEAN Secretariat in preparing all the activities as presented. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brunei. Can we continue with Cambodia?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you very much, ASEANStat, for the provide a very informative and comprehensive information along the very constructive next step and follow-up activity. We have no any specific comment, but we look forward to contribute and continue support ASEANStat. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Cambodia. So can we continue with Indonesia?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you also for ASEAN Secretariat for preparing such a comprehensive report. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Indonesia. So can we have inputs from Lao TDR?
Thanks, Mr. Chair, for the Lao PRS. We have comments also the same as others, NSO, that we fully support. I mean, and thanks for Secretariat for presentation and for comprehensive information for us. So we are ready, I mean, to and we committed to follow.
Thank you very much, Lao. So can I have representative from Malaysia to provide inputs?
On behalf of Malaysia, I would like to appreciate all ASEAN Stats, colleagues and all the member states by the working groups for their continued initiative and efforts to enhance statistics for the ASEAN. And Malaysia would like to suggest also, if can, to improve the AHA programs for the AMS. And as mentioned by the Chief Station Malaysia during the welcoming remark, maybe AMS can provide what the programs or training activity they know, maybe can circulate to all the AMS for the pre-participations. Maybe some AMS don't have unaware about the program. So maybe ASEAN Stat can initiative to compile from the AMS to be circulated to all the SC member states to use that opportunity to as one of the capacity building program for the AMS to enhance. Other than AHA, we can use that opportunity that global provide to us to implement it at the national level. That's all from Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Malaysia. So can I have views and comments from Myanmar? Myanmar online? Okay, so maybe can I proceed with the Philippines?
Mr. Chair, I believe our colleague from Myanmar is already online. Yes.
Okay, Myanmar, continue. Myanmar, you can continue.
Thank you. Now for Myanmar to get successful implementation and going together AMS, we were trying. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Myanmar, for the feedback. So can I continue with the Philippines?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We would like to express our appreciation to ASEAN Stats and of course to our colleagues from the various AMS for the for being very active in the various ACSS working groups. So on the part of the Philippines, we will continue to support and be involved and are committed to continue being active in the activities of the various working groups. Back to you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Appreciate it very much, Philippines. So can we have views and comments from Singapore?
Thank you, Chair. No specific comments on the work program. Just like to express my appreciation to ASEAN Secretariat for giving us such a detailed update on the various initiatives and also for giving such exceptional support to our different working groups and working together with our focal points in the different working groups to implement all these initiatives. I do recognize that we have a very small team in the ASEAN Secretariat, so I'm quite impressed by the support they have been providing for the various working groups. Thank you.
Thank you, Singapore, for the kind remarks. So can I get feedbacks and views from Thailand?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thailand appreciates the hard work and dedication of the ASEAN secretaries and our state working group. We remain committed to supporting their ongoing efforts and future initiatives. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thailand. So can I get last but not least from Vietnam?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For Vietnam, we express to thank you for ASEAN staff for the presentation, and we would like to support for activity for the ASEAN. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vietnam. So is there any other inputs or comments from ASEAN Secretariat or from our ASEAN member states?
Yes, we would like to convey our appreciation also, Mr. Chair, to all member states, to SCPC members, to all members of working groups, and as well as the support from the whole national statistical system of ASEAN member states. Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Pak Anam. So I think now we have maybe in some countries we have passed our lunch break. So I don't want to hold anyone from having their lunch. So now the time here is 1:25. So maybe can we reconvene, say about 3 o'clock Malaysia time? Oh, sorry, 3 o'clock. No, sorry. 2:30 Malaysia time.
1:30 because 2:30 Malaysia time.
So sorry, 1:30 Malaysia time and 2 o'clock.
No,
Sorry.
2:30 Malaysia time.
2:30 Malaysia time,
Indonesia.
1:30 in Indonesia time. Sorry, I got mixed up with the timeline. So we will meet again at 2:30 Malaysia time. Can 1 hour. Okay, thank you so much.
Apa tu tadi?